Yo, this Woody.
Yes. Freddie JB.
Two stupid dogs.
Yo, it's Woody. You're talking into the
If
mic.
you don't shut your
into the
ass
intro.
up.
God damn, 47.
I'm new to this.
When Mary died, I ain't playing with you nice.
Oh, man.
I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
Kick it. Anyway.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. New intro.
New intro.
New intro alert.
Anyway.
We are the Two Stupid Dogs podcast.
And this is Freddie JB.
And this is Woody.
Sure live.
Right?
There we go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is how we have to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas want to be rude. Nah, we fuck with you. We got our boy Nice.
Chatty Patty.
Chatty.
Oh,
Chatty?
with,
Patty. That's a first.
You never seen the when I forgot what it was. Damn. Oh, they called with the Charlemagne Chatty Patty. It was Dame Dash. Was it Dame Dash?
Oh.
Yeah, it was Dame Dash called Charlemagne a Chatty Patty, something like that. She was hilarious.
A Chatty Patty. I like that.
No way.
I'm going to head out.
I know, right?
Anyways, episode 55. You know what I'm saying? We out here.
You was ready to say
Consistent.
54.
No, 55. 55.
Go ahead. Usher us in. Go ahead.
55.
I wasn't going to say it. I don't know it.
Niggas.
55.
Yes. Stupid.
5 and 5, nigga. Anyways, we out here.
You're going to get in your Dominican poppy bag, yo.
Oh, me gusta papá frita, ¿qué pasó? Me gusta. This is Two Stupid Dog. Flow Nightclub, Providence.
Dímelo.
Anyway.
Bro,
Sick of your
Acting
To
stupid.
the fuego. Solomon, drop this song. Drop this song. Here we go. Bad Bunny.
Hey, Bad Bunny, anyway. Brrr.
Give me. Kush.
Oh my God. Wow.
We at Lit Lounge right now. Damn.
Hey.
It's lit.
Singolo Banando. Anyway, all right.
Dile
let's
que
not
tú me
fuck
quieres.
around. Día de los Muertos.
Yo.
All right. Anyway, yo, we over here, episode 55. Let's get straight into it. We're going to try to keep it short and sweet. Not much happened this weekend, but we're just going to vibe into it because it's Sunday, and we're just trying to get it in. Ooh. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Anyway, one of the biggest stories that happened this motherfucking week, niggas is snitching. Oh, God damn. Niggas with rainbow-colored hair is out here snitching.
Are we surprised?
Are we?
Nah.
Not at
Are
all.
we?
Not at all.
Not at all.
And I feel really fucked up because my older brother that passed away is of blood, and I was like, God damn, we had a nigga that
New
let
York
him
is
down.
taking an L, and Bloods are taking an L right now.
Facts.
I'm sorry.
Major.
They're taking an L. They need to redeem themselves. They need to ride on some oppositions. They need to do something.
You know what I'm saying?
They need to do something. They just need to come youth pastors.
Youth pastors. Oh my God.
Advised.
Well, 6ix9ine said his first job was, helping the youth. I don't know what happened to him along the way. But anyway, so literally, man, 6ix9ine is out in the fucking courthouse
I want to
snitching.
preface this though by saying I'm not making light of people going to jail for a lot of years.
Well, he was
That's
supposed to get like what,
fucked up.
70?
No, yeah.
No, not him. I'm talking about the people that he is snitching on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, S.N.I.T.C.H trial, it's been like 3 days. For
Yeah, they
trial,
had like 3 days of
man,
recording so far.
And-
I'm surprised that the recordings came out to the public. Is that even?
I think somebody was just probably in a courtroom and had a recording. I think it was a very like closed off trial, and people, even people was like tweeting exactly what was said
Yeah.
during the trial
Yeah.
and stuff like
I
that.
didn't even think that was.
Yo, I don't know, but how clear it was,
I
somebody
think-
definitely either had permission to record it or.
I think
Yeah.
certain things become public after a certain amount of time, but I don't think it's that soon though.
Right.
You know?
It just seemed
But I
kind of
think
weird, but
I think the story itself is just so big.
Yeah.
That any.
it's like,
somebody-
yo,
come on,
you
this-
knew he was snitching, so it's like, you know what?
Somebody
Yo,
got to get in and
Well,
get that.
this is the biggest snitch situation since like maybe like a
John Gotti. No.
yeah maybe like a maybe like the Italian mob situation.
Yeah, nah, for real.
You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
this is a big ass situation. And a lot of people names are being thrown in this.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
yeah,
You know what I'm
names
saying?
that we had no idea.
Yeah,
was
wiretaps
like,
are real, bro.
Yo,
Oh yeah, facts. Yeah, watch what you talking.
New York
what
is
you
the
talking
land of
about.
that.
Yo.
It's like, so I was
that
talking.
iPhone 11.
You
watch
gotta,
it.
you gotta put them phones. You gotta talk in person and put the phones in the freezer, bro.
Yeah.
iPhone 11.
Oh.
Watch it. No more. You know what I'm saying?
Don't
no
even
boost
turn them
more
off. They still be working.
But is it all right?
You
so,
gotta put them phones in the freezer.
oh shit, that's true.
Wrap
They
'em in
still be
saran
working.
wrap.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh my god, this nigga giving.
He knows. Hey,
Giving
hey,
a free.
Yo,
That's
the
a
man
song.
was giving
That's
him the
a song.
whole
That's a song.
formula.
Oh my god.
That's a song. That's a song,
Who
everybody.
is this nigga?
That's a song, everybody.
Hey, whose
Give him the
mans
side
is
eye.
this?
Oh,
Who's
so,
man?
so shot by Udo. Okay.
But you were gonna say something. Oh
Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that.
I see. All right, I'm
The
winking right
feds
now.
is watching. The feds is watching.
I'm be
In court,
fresh as
so-
hell if the feds watching. I'm be fresh as hell if the
my!
feds
What the
watching.
fuck's going on?
The feds is watching.
Right,
Yo.
right.
So I mean, all right.
Well, Nice wanted to say something.
yeah,
He
sorry
wanted to
about
say
that.
something.
Go ahead.
He wants to.
Oh yeah, okay. So I was talking to a friend of mine. It's a hood nigga, consider himself a gangster, squad leader. You know what I'm
Consider
saying?
himself a
You know
gangster.
what I'm saying? And just from talking to him, who's someone who's considered thorough. This from his words. Is it snitching if like they kidnapped him and extorted him? You know what I'm saying? When
Thanks
Yeah.
for jumping the gun, because I was gonna ask that. Like,
Oh,
is it
shit.
snitch? That's cool. But no, seriously though. But on that
Yes.
preference, it's like, is it just people are trying to justify it a little bit in the sense of like, yo, these niggas was gunning for him.
Yes.
They were,
And,
in
like-
Jim Jones' words, about to violate him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
Like yo.
It's snitching.
So
bro.
go ahead.
I want me know. Yeah, I'm gonna say that, but I ask that first. I'll ask that first.
It's snitching. I'm gonna put it like this, right? He was a part of that life, right?
To a certain extent.
No, that's what he was portraying,
He was, but
and he was also putting hits on people,
yeah.
namely
Okay,
Cherry Red.
yeah.
Who else? Chief Keef. Putting hits out.
Yeah.
That's the life that you are portraying now. You did all that shit with these people. Now when shit goes to head with them, you want to snitch? No. That's how shit works. Now let me say this, right? I got into a situation where I got hurt during an altercation, right? I didn't know these niggas, and the reason why I got hurt was not because of me. I was just with the people that I was with, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of because of me, but not. I was with the people because of what I was with. The cops wanted me to snitch. No, I'll handle that my own self.
Yeah.
That's the same attitude he should have took.
Okay,
Because that's the life that you are portraying and the life that you are living.
that's true. That's true. But at the
You have done stuff, bro. That's the thing. And let me say this: when you live that life, and even
Yeah.
when I was living that type of life,
yeah.
I was okay with whatever happened to me
Mm-hmm.
because I can't cry at the end of the day because I did just as much shit as what's happening to me.
Yeah.
You have to lay on that. You have to eat that.
But see, that's
But
the
here's
thi-
what I'm saying though.
Go ahead.
When you switch up, because they had an agreement, like they were in it and
Yeah,
involved
he's
in
the
it.
one that switched it
Well,
up.
here's what I'm saying. They kind of also like I don't want to say he switched it up. They like forced him to be in it because he was only providing the money, right?
No.
So but think about it. Once you kidnap a nigga,
No. Let me
But
tell
you
you.
extort
So
him?
how it started was they approached him with an offer to fund him and give him protection
okay, yeah.
so that he could be a gangster.
Yeah.
He took that offer.
Took
You
that.
fucked up
You
off
fucked
of
up.
that.
Okay, yeah.
All courses of extortion shit. They was laid out for him. You're supposed to provide money for the gang.
But
if
they
you're-
know
if
he's
you're
not.
under this
They
protection.
know he's not that type of nigga though. You know what I'm saying?
And that's their fault too.
The thing
That's
that-
why they're in jail.
Yeah,
they miscalculated.
Yeah, they miscalculated that. on
Period.
his end, no, facts. On
facts.
his end though, I would say the dues that he paid for the hit, that's when you snitching on that, that's bad because you knew
Which
someone
is.
was in a poverty stricken area. You gave him like 10 bands, and you know they was gonna do whatever you said. But these niggas right here, I feel like they switched up on him because they felt like he was gonna not follow through with whatever they.
Bro,
like,
when you put yourself, dog, when you're not an animal, when you put yourself among animals, bro, dog,
yeah,
that's your fault,
Yeah,
bro.
that's your fault, yeah.
You're right.
We laugh at white people that try to raise hyenas and get fucking ate. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, that's not, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
wolves will be wolves, bro.
Yeah.
Like, the funniest shit, the realest shit that DJ Academics always says is, dogs are only as loyal as their last meal.
That's 100.
Simple as that. You're not a part of that cloth. You're not a part of that life, dog. So you injected yourself into that. You're not yet, dog. It's weird to me. You know what I'm saying? It's just weird to me that people are not coming down on 6ix9ine as hard as they should be.
What do you mean though? Like how so? Because a lot of people
Real
did.
niggas hate this nigga.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They did.
But other niggas are like, yo, like that's fucked up. They try to fuck
That's
the baby.
the
They fucking
cultural
their
end.
moms. They
That's the
kidnap
cultural
them.
end.
Because that's like, how am I trying to explain this? It's like when you realize that he's a kid, like, you know what I'm saying? He's not like, when you hear him in court, Daniel
Nigga, this
Hernandez.
kids that get
grown
tried as
man,
adults
bro.
every day.
No,
B.
but he's
Dog.
like lame. It's like niggas knew he was lame.
Niggas
Even
jump- bro,
When
I jump-
Casanova met him, when everybody met him, they're like,
Niggas jump off
this
the porch
nigga's
at
lame.
14 years old, bro.
There's niggas in gangs right now that they know they're lame, but they're using them because they can use them for something.
So that's what I'm saying. So
You know what I'm saying?
how much more harder do you want them to go on somebody who was never even thorough or validated in the
Oh
first
no, but
place?
they're gonna take advantage of that. That's the point.
No, so
No,
we're
he's
talking
saying
about-
is,
we're
how
talking
come they're
about
not, like,
people- we're talking about
reprimanding him?
people
How come they're not,
of,
like-
Oh, you're talking about media. Oh, okay,
Because-
okay.
How they're skewing it, like, oh, they're giving them mad excuses.
Okay.
But even then, we gotta understand with rap, it's always the dudes that are rapping it are the dudes that's doing it. This is
That's
normally the case.
Mm.
They're hiding behind the dudes. When the video with when his gang and Casanova's team pulled up in the video, where was 6ix9ine? Niggas
In the back.
In the back. All the way in the back. Then when the shots let off, niggas was gone. Then right after, niggas on Instagram like, yo, niggas was scared. Everybody was ducking.
But you know what it
It's like,
also
come on,
is
bro,
too,
like-
that there's a thing, and they're trying to stop all that shit where these rappers are literally saying what they're doing on their fucking music. Like, I get it. Like, you could say the shit that you were doing a little bit past before, but niggas is throwing out names.
Yeah, yo,
throwing
yeah.
out actual like addresses.
Yeah, indicting
like,
themselves.
look at your boy you talked about, the one that got 55 years. Nigga did the robbery,
Yeah.
Oh,
ran
TK?
from the cop. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
nigga.
take it. Oh, yeah,
did the
yeah,
race.
take it.
What?
Oh, yeah, the race.
nigga?
Yeah.
Gummo, whatever.
Gummo,
Nigga,
yeah.
you're saying exactly. Bobby Schmurda was the only real nigga that was just like, he took the charge. But he laid it all out.
And
He
more.
laid it all out on the track, bro.
But it's also like
It's
niggas
crazy.
are competing, right? Because there's dudes who are saying fake shit and people are believing it. So other people like, nigga, I'm really doing this. So I could say this too, but it's kind of, it doesn't work the same way because
that's
the
the thing,
audience.
though. I don't feel bad for those people.
Not at
when,
all.
When it comes to head, bro.
Not at all.
When it comes to head. Well, I know why, because you're claiming something that you're not.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And the reason why, and I agree with that, because there was instances where, like, my older brother, right? He's a blood. And my little brother wanted to be like him so fucking bad. And at the time, he wasn't affiliated. He never got jumped in. He never got it. But he was claiming the shit hard. My older brother pulled him aside and slapped the shit out of him. He was like, yo, you're not part of this shit. Don't rep shit. Don't do shit. The difference is 6ix9ine was, they had him in. He was like, yo, if you want to be, they told him, and it was laid out, and they said it in voice recordings and everything. If he's part of the gang, you're offering this. So, nigga, as soon as he took that first dollar, nigga, you're part of the gang. Right. Doesn't matter if you jumped in. They took the money from that kid. He's part of the gang. He's doing gang signs.
Yeah.
Any nigga that you see, like, I remember going to, like, parties, and you see niggas throwing gang signs up or whatever, like, and you see niggas approach him like, yo, what's that? He's like, oh, I don't. Then why? What the fuck you throwing? And they fuck his ass up. Don't throw shit if you're not part of shit. He's throwing it up. That means you're part of the gang. They didn't check him. Yo,
might
you
be
got to
left-
take the consequences.
This might
It
be
is
left
what it is.
field, right? But I said this to Brandon the other day. Like last night, I was talking to Brandon about how I knew 6ix9ine was like weird, like the whole, like his whole, the way he got into the gang. my thing was that, when have you ever seen like this might be weird to say, but let me finish it before you guys give it a take. I know different races mingle and like have different friends. Like I have Spanish friends, I have white friends. You know what I'm saying? But my predominant friends, because of my skin color, is black.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When do you ever see him with Mexican people?
Well,
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
when
yeah.
do you? And I understand New York's a melting pot,
I was
right?
about to say Ace from Bushwick.
No,
right?
but listen. When do you ever see him like anywhere with Mexican people or any in general? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was weird to me. It didn't seem organic.
yeah.
Because if you're in that gang, chances are somebody else that you hang with that's Mexican or you're, you know what I mean, would be with
No,
you.
facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? That's just my thought.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's not uncommon for there to be different races in a gang.
Yeah.
But you the only Mexican dude.
Only Mexican dude repping this.
You know what I'm saying?
No, you're
Hey,
right. though.
man.
You're right. That
To
just
me-
stand out.
I was
That
gonna
just
say,
stand out.
It
were
stands
there
out
any
dope to me.
were there any other Hispanic members?
what-
Because like
To
Not
me,
that like that.
to me, that's not as like crazy.
Right,
Like,
I
nigga,
don't-
there's always one white boy in every clique that does
No,
the
but
Yeah, but
grinding
that's
shit.
different though because white
Is
people
it?
are not.
That's
white-
always the
white
most
people are not
wild nigga though.
White people are not exclusive, like as far as like if you ever look at the white race and black people, we intermingle a lot more than people think. But like Asians, Mexicans, they're more inclusive.
But here's the
Right.
thing, though.
So-
But did he grow up in a very Mexican predominant area?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
and
just
that's-
saying-
Nah, nigga,
I'm
he's
just
in
saying,
Brooklyn.
like,
No, but
optic-
still, he,
Okay, so but the reason why I'm saying is because when I first saw 6ix9ine, I didn't know what the fuck. I just thought he was a light skinned cat from around. I didn't know he was Mexican.
Nah,
He
I thought
never
he was Puerto
claimed.
Rican.
Nah,
I
he
thought
had he had the jacket on in the
I
video.
never
the Mexican.
barely see it, but like
I
it wasn't.
didn't-
He doesn't rep it like Cap G would rep
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
yeah,
And even
That-
Cap G, all right, look at Cap
that-
G.
so I never
Look at
expected
Cap
anything.
G. Cap G's from Atlanta, predominantly black.
Yep.
He has black friends, but mostly rolls around with
Mexicans, exactly.
That's what if you want to. Like, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
I get you.
No, Udi's right because when you look at it, it's like we were saying the one token person is probably always the wild one, right? The crazy one, but 6ix9ine was like the face. So how are you the token one, but like the face of the group? So it was like
Yeah,
the
clout.
It just seemed weird.
The gang was
Okay.
the
Like,
front.
even-
But in the video with when he gets kidnapped, his brother's his driver. So that's why I said that.
I don't think
like,
that's his brother.
Nah, it is. He said it. He
Okay.
said, "Yo, my brother's," and you could hear his broken English. So that's why I feel like his family was definitely around him, but the Bloods that he was rolling with was for the image. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
Yeah,
he,
just took
he
him in.
hired his family to work
Yeah.
for him.
Even Russ,
because his
bro.
brother's his driver.
Russ is from New Jersey and Atlanta, right? But most of his friends are black, but that's because on some real shit, like white and black people more intermingle than we think.
Yeah.
And when you really look at like Asians and Mexicans, it's not really that much. They're still gonna have that, especially the type of family that they have.
Yeah.
The value of family that they have. It's just different. That's what caught my eye. I'm not saying that
I got
it's
you.
big, but when I
You're right,
seen it, I
you're
was
right.
just kind of like, I don't know about this nigga.
Hey, no, I don't blame you because I always found it weird when I seen black people in the Asian gangs.
That,
Well, that's
yeah,
different.
yeah.
That's different.
It throws you just off.
That's different as fuck.
What?
I know a couple out here.
Yeah. No.
Oh, of course. You know all three of them. There's only three of them. Like,
To me, it just didn't throw me off. I just seen a nigga rapping. It was just weird because he went from not repping anything, like one of his like prior
Brandon's the
songs.
anomaly, by the way.
What happened?
Brandon's the anomaly.
True. I think definitely black. And then he just started. And then the next video he had, it was just like flooded with bloods. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
that's what was threw me
And
off.
he
I
even
was
said,
like, nigga.
he was like, "Oh, I bought a whole bunch of red bandanas for everybody to put on. Not all the people with bloods and
oh my god, that's whack.
The
And then he
whole-
just started throwing so many gang signs in that video. I was like, nigga, that's just yo. What that shit just seemed fishy.
I want my apology, by the way.
Oh,
This is for
go ahead.
people. This is for people. Look at the fucking camera. I've been saying this since 6ix9ine came out. The nigga's a bitch.
Oh shit.
I've
Never.
been saying this shit. Do not underestimate my ability to spot a bitch.
wow.
Yo.
I'm sorry.
Sniff it out.
I'm sorry that I'm very cognate.
I ain't
like-
never listened to the nigga. I never liked the nigga. I don't.
I'm
know.
sorry, I'm very cognate. And I'll tell you this, and I've been saying this. Actually, you can go back to the podcast from the beginning. I didn't like the nigga because it seemed like he was getting, if those were really your friends, the shit that you was doing, you wouldn't be doing. You wouldn't be getting them the shit that you can just say, fuck it, I'm not going to get into that shit about. Like, there's a lot of situations that he got into that he made himself.
Oh yeah. Oh
Every
yeah.
choice he did.
And that puts people, and those
bugged
people,
out.
and if you had love for those people like you said you do, you wouldn't have got them into those situations. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the reasons why I knew it was fake, bro. Because I swear to God, if we ever got rich right now off of some singing or some rapping shit, I wouldn't put you guys through that unless it was dead serious.
Yeah, but it's
But I will-
you're right. But it's like when you talking about clout, bro,
that
that's a
shit gets
different
into
drug.
your
That's
And then
the
when you're
problem
fame-
nowadays.
And when you're getting
different.
money from it, yo, that shit is sick, and that's what happened. It's like
They gave him too much power, bro.
That too.
the audience did. They made him feel comfortable. No,
The
because you're right.
gang
Because
did.
the gang did. No, you're right. Because it made him feel comfortable to do that.
They gave him a higher ranking off of just having
But
money.
here's what I'm saying: the audience feeding into it is what made it real.
Facts. The
'Cause gangs, like nigga, Chief Keef wasn't buying it. Dirk wasn't buying it.
Yeah.
YG, nobody was buying it.
Niggas
It's
see through
the
that shit.
audience, nigga. That's what made it worse. That's what made other niggas who's really bought it had to either fall back and be quiet or just because nigga, when you got fans like that, like y'all seen that shit, it's like niggas like 6ix9ine is the hardest nigga. Like they believe.
And then
it.
they were like 6ix9ine is the hardest
You
blood.
can't-
It's like
yo,
nigga.
when you doing sold out
the
shows,
image, bro,
you
the
doing sold
image
out-
that he portrayed, right?
Yeah.
You can't be that gangster without being on other real niggas' radars.
Oh, that's
No,
facts.
he's right. Here's what I'm saying. He's right. But
Nah,
when
it's
you
true.
got 100,000 young white teenagers
Thank you,
that
yo.
don't know nothing
That's
about
true.
that, nigga, they're gonna think you're John Gotti. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're gonna think.
So to piggyback on what all of y'all are saying, it's like, yo, the gang might have planted the seed, but like he said, the audience watered the.
when you get on the radio
Yeah.
and say F Chief Keef, nigga, what you know the impact that nigga has?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And then, but why? You can only say that if you feel comfortable from a gang. You say you got that protection. He wasn't no shot. I don't know like that, but I'm just saying like niggas.
He was definitely a shot caller. He called the hits and shit.
And he got money. That's
and
what I'm
I-
saying.
you know,
You ain't
so-
no shot- if you got-
Yeah, I don't
if
think
you-
that's a
if
true
you give
shot
somebody
caller. It's just
$10,000 from a
opportunity.
poverty-stricken area, my nigga,
Opportunity.
I'm shooting at whoever you want me to shoot
You're a
at.
shot.
bro.
Whoever got the most money is a shot caller. I don't give a fuck what you think or how you place it, bro. Nigga, just like you said, you give a nigga $10,000, you shoot at somebody.
All right, but that don't make you a shot caller like,
You're a
like
shot.
you running shit.
Yo, bro, money rules everything, bro. That's why he got the. That's why he got to where he was at. They found out they could make money off of this kid, and they put money behind him, and it worked out. What I would say is that it just played out horribly. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And who I feel bad for the most part is Shotty, even though it's because one, Shotty brought this nigga into the fold. Secondly, I really think Shotty actually loves that nigga. Like as far as like
What?
that,
He fucked his baby mama?
no, not Shotty didn't fucking be mom.
Oh, who fucked his baby mama?
Other niggas in the gang.
Oh, I thought, oof.
You know what I'm saying? I think that Shotty actually did like care for the nigga and like treated him like a little brother. You know what I'm saying? Because the audio, even in the fucking the interview where it was he was testifying. He talked about how when he got kidnapped, he told Shotty grabbed, he said like a big ass like rifle and was like, all right, I'm gonna spin the block. Think about it. Shotty would have known if that shit happened. Why would he act like that?
Wait, what do you mean? Wait, what do you mean? Would have known what?
Would have known that he got kidnapped.
Shotty was there.
No, he wasn't when
Shotty
he got kidnapped.
Yeah.
No, he wasn't. That was the nigga Hank
Shotty
that
was,
kidnapped him.
Oh, Shotty was definitely there, bro.
No, he wasn't,
there.
bro.
Shotty was there when he
Did
kidnapped
you
him.
listen to any of the testimonies? Shotty was not there because he seen everybody's face. He didn't say Shotty was there. In the testimonies,
For real?
he named everybody that was there.
In the kidnapping.
Yes.
I
Because
thought
he's- they kidnapped him without mask.
Yeah.
And they put a camera on him because they wanted. Remember when the thing with Jim Jones said you gotta violate him?
Yeah.
That was the violation. They wanted him to express he's not a part of the gang anymore on camera.
That's,
They
that's what was
videotaped the whole
happening.
thing. Yes.
I thought it was they was looking,
And they robbed him.
they was trying to get the money.
They wanted money out of him because he wasn't paying up,
they
right?
thought he wasn't gonna do.
yeah.
Yeah.
So what he did was call his baby mom and told him bring all his jewelry downstairs.
Okay.
Yeah.
But when they was outside talking, if you hear the audio, if you hear the audio, there's two audios. There's audio of his brother of the car,
Yeah.
and there's audio of them recording him on a phone saying he's not a part of the gang anymore.
I don't know. Maybe
You know
I
what I'm
see that
saying?
one, yeah.
And he's like, oh, and when in the testimony, he's like, yeah, I seen a flashlight, and it was basically the flashlight of the camera.
Okay.
And they had him like on his knees or whatever, you know what I mean, da. And they were saying he said who everybody was because he could see their face. There was no mask. He even said their name. He even said like, yo, Hank, why you doing this?
Damn. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
So
saying-
I
He
mean,
said that.
I think the question
Shotty
is
was not
too.
there.
Damn.
So there's
All right,
another
well,
question that was circling the internet. It's like, yo, the same people that you thought you respected and loved and was part of your gang did this shit to you. What would you do?
But he didn't love them or he didn't respect. Like that's not.
I don't think that was love.
Dog, I don't. It was a mutual agreement, dog. If it's love, you're not being extorted. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Simple as that. You're not being extorted if it's love. He knew what it was.
Yeah.
You know what it was.
That's the thing, though. And I don't feel bad, but I understand he's young. He's like 23.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You could I guess you could feel bad for that. He's young.
Nah.
But he did that to himself, though.
Yeah, he did. He did.
He did that to himself. I really just don't respect it because there's niggas that really live that life. There's niggas that really die by that code. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Yeah.
that's
And
exactly what I'm saying.
And legit, I am not no I'm not no gangster at all. But I live by that code because it was given to me
Yeah.
by niggas in my family that are gangsters.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I snitch on a nigga, I can never go back to these people that I love. That's why I handle shit the way that I handle shit.
Right.
And you just gotta. I tell anybody that is a part of a gang or in these streets, dog, live by your word, bro. Like,
That's all you got, man.
like you just took down, like, even niggas in the gang, like, I understand this, they did all that shit to you, bro, but you gotta stand on your own too. You should have let out like a G and started shooting at niggas, or you know what I mean, or ate that and just got out the game, took all your money and dipped to another country.
That nigga was facing
But he's not
70
he's not a gangster, man.
years.
He's not a gangster. He's an actor.
He's not.
Yes,
That's-
he an
and that's,
actor.
and
And
I
his
feel
shit
like
goes
that's
hard
why,
still, you
and
know
that's
what I'm
why,
saying?
and I think
It's on guard.
that's why he's snitching. He's like, yo, this wasn't my life. Fuck that.
Right, that is Daniel
You know what I'm saying?
Hernandez, man.
That is Daniel Hernandez.
What-
Exactly. So
Damn it, Daniel!
So speaking of that, it's like there was like a clip of Tory Lanez saying that he would work with 6ix9ine after this. So if 6ix9ine comes out of jail, they're saying that maybe he'll get a couple years and he's out in witness protection and maybe he'll drop another song. Do you think he'll hit again, or do you think artists will work with him?
I think.
Like, what do you think about his music career if that ends up happening?
I think he'll still have a music career. When I listen to, I don't know.
I don't even dance to this nigga's shit now. People play that shit in the club. I stand still as fuck.
I agree with Udi.
I leave.
Yeah.
I
But go ahead.
agree with Udi. I think he's still gonna have a career. 50 Cent even said in an interview, he's like 6ix9ine when he gets out, he needs to sit down somewhere. But wherever he sits down, he can record music. And his
That's
music
crazy.
knocks. Opinions are opinions, but like the shit goes hard.
I don't want to hear no
And-
gangster shit though. You got to switch it all up.
No, trust me, I feel you, but it's not for us, bro. The reason
It's
why it
not.
sold wasn't because all three of y'all literally just said, we don't listen, we don't fuck with
And he
him.
was still
he's
selling.
still
But
hot.
you know what it
It's
was
not
with
'cause
him
of us,
though?
bro. I'm
I
telling
used
you
to
right
listen
now,
to him by
that shit's
accident
hot.
though. Like, because he has some hot songs with
That
other
shit
rappers.
goes as fake as he is as a
He
person.
got that hot song with Tory Lanez. He got that hot
My
joint with
nigga.
A Boogie.
And Tory-
like them
Honeywell.
shit was hot.
Brrr.
And Tory Lanez is about to charge. You know what I'm saying? These are two different worlds now. These are people who don't.
I don't think
understand
Tory
these
should be
worlds.
doing that.
Nah.
That's a
Because I
bad move for
respect Tory, and it's kind of like, come on,
It's
bro.
not, man. I'm telling you right now.
Especially the gangster persona that Tory portrays.
Exactly.
I
Trust
don't.
in Canada, man. If Drake is cooling right now, nigga.
Go do
I'm
it.
telling
If
you right now.
If he does
There-
music with
there's
Drake out of
gangsters-
the
there's
Drake is
gangsters
not a
in Canada. What are you talking
gangster.
about?
6ix9ine drops a song.
Everybody listen to
The
it.
smartest person is gonna get on that feature. I'm telling you right now, and they're gonna make $1 million, like or more. Like, bro, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it because it's not the niggas who live by the code. It's gonna
Yeah,
because niggas
exactly.
that's not
Some
listening
young
to it.
niggas.
The young niggas.
Yo, there is no
Oh,
code in the industry. I don't know why.
There isn't.
I don't know why we because all right,
telling
hip hop
you,
in
there
the
is no.
streets were one at one point.
Yeah.
But at some point they kind of veered off. You know what it was? White people
Yep.
inserted themselves into this, and they don't understand the culture.
2000.
It's both though. It's like we got
Wait,
some.
you said what? 2003?
2003.
When was that?
That's when that separation
Can
happened.
you give context to that?
Context in the sense of you have individuals like who was coming out. You had
Because 2003, well, I'm pretty sure 50 Cent was very prevalent still.
he was, but
I mean, it's always been the two because we needed both, but it's coming into the realization that, like, you know what I'm saying, now hip hop is the it's pop, I'm saying, the most listened to genre, right? But at the same time, it's like you have these white label execs who are the gatekeepers, but then you have this culture that is so captivating that people want to be a part of, you know what I'm saying? And so it's like mixing both, but not knowing. It's the Death Row. It's literally Death Row, Jimmy Iovine. Like, when you watch the Defiant Ones documentary.
I can't give you 2003 because Get Rich or Die Trying came out in 2005. What I will say is it might be the 2010 era and up, where it distinctly like kind of separated. It
Wait,
just,
what do you mean? Like,
You're talking about the game and like
I'm
the
talking
industry
about
and hip hop.
the industry in hip hop where it's kind of frowned upon to be a gangster in hip hop. No.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. I see. I feel what you mean.
You know what I'm saying?
I just feel like
people just don't understand the culture.
At the end of
or
the
where
day,
it
the
came from.
industry.
It's
I
whitewashed.
think you said it. The industry never had a code. The industry is business.
Yeah.
However they can make profit off somebody, doesn't matter how. Look how they did Bobby Shmurda. They know the nigga was doing some crazy shit said on the songs. They fucking backed him. They got paid, and as soon as that nigga got charged, they dropped that nigga like a bad habit. It's all about business. Period. The industry has no code.
This kind of has to do with this, but it doesn't. And this is a good question. Is there such thing as snitching at work?
Oh snap! What you
At
mean?
work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Elaborate.
All right. Let's say.
Oh yes. Actually, nah. Yeah. Yes.
Is it okay? Is it okay to snitch at work?
Is it okay?
Yeah.
No. This is like
Nah, it's not
no
okay,
wait.
'cause
All right,
now
so
you-
no, it
Depends
depends
the
on the
code-
situation.
it depends
like
on the code
if
of
a
the job.
right,
And your
if a
code.
job-
Who your alliance
if
is, who you
somebody's
alliance-
safety, no, if somebody's safety is a concern,
you cool with?
The reason why I said that was because technically that's their job in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? But good, you go.
like all right. So I was gonna say, if someone's safety is a concern, like I don't feel like it's snitching. Like
Okay.
if you're, you know what I mean. Like if you're under a machine and this nigga's turning it on when he's not supposed to be turning it on because you haven't
Nah,
given
you're
him
right,
the
you're
clear.
That's not snitching. That's safety.
No, that's
precautions.
yeah, you're right.
That's
You're
what I'm
right.
saying.
It's like when I
Like,
was, yeah.
But snitching, if somebody is like, say for instance, somebody's
He took
sitting
2
there,
minutes
No,
of
niggas-
extra
no,
on
no,
his
no.
break.
yeah, or
Yo,
robbing.
you try snitching like that? Nah,
Yeah, that's
you need a
frowned
fair
upon.
one.
Yeah.
Hey,
that's frowned
sure.
upon.
I didn't see you 5 minutes ago. Did you? Wow.
You spend a lot of time in the bathroom. Why are you clocking me?
That's frowned upon. That's
That's
frowned
snitching.
upon. But I feel like so I had a situation before where my supervisor asked me to tell on somebody.
Woo!
Like right. And I looked her in her I looked at her optical stems.
to the windows of her soul.
Yep. You said that?
I never heard that. Yo.
Looked at her optical stems and told her that's not what I get paid for.
That's it.
And I said that's your job. And if you want this, if you want to know the information, you need to stay later to figure it out.
That's proper.
But my problem is like, yo, the reason why, because the person used to come in drunk, you know what I'm saying? And when he could have hurt me with the machine, y'all motherfuckers didn't care. You already knew this information about him.
And now
So
y'all want to do something.
Now
do
y'all want to
something.
do something.
Yeah.
No,
No.
I have to work with this dude.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
True, yeah.
I have to work with this man. You're not going to fire him, so let him be.
Yeah.
That whole portion of the job where we was using machines is gone. So he's not bothering me anymore.
Yeah, nothing
You
to
know
do
what
with
I'm
me. He ain't no kin to me.
I mean, he could have hurt me. I
He
didn't care.
can't hurt me anymore.
Exactly.
I'd have lost my arm, and y'all niggas would just
That's
oh
yeah.
my
so-
god.
That's facts because it's like
Hootie.
two things. Oh, when I was working at Delta, Stu got white dude. I forgot Matt. He got mad. Stabbed the wall.
Oh!
Wait,
yo.
what?
Yo,
got
punching
mad.
sheetrock.
He's like,
You sure his name wasn't Kyle?
And like just in camera, just stabbed the wall, right? And like none of the
does
managers was
that?
there, and all the girls were scared now. Nobody's in the same room as him. It's like,
Wow.
you know what I'm saying? That ain't snitching. It's like, hey, manager, yo, this nigga gotta go. How you can
Yeah, you gotta-
The only thing you can do to get your anger out is to
Stab
the.
him.
Oh,
So that means
it.
right. You
Thank you.
consciously said, "Yo, but let me go find that blade."
That means you're picturing this as
Yeah, he
somebody.
gotta
right?
thank you.
He gotta go.
He gotta go.
gotta
It's
go.
like, they
You gotta go. You can't be working under those
You
conditions.
saying nah,
That's
nigga,
terrorist
that's
threat.
terrorist. And so the other thing, I've been watching.
With a whole bunch of women in there too. Like,
you know what I'm saying? Oh, you unstable. So the other thing I was watching was watching these random prison documentaries, and it's almost like we were talking about the other day. But if you speak on something, then you gotta handle it. The rules in there, right?
Yep.
So essentially, so like if you're gonna tell a nigga, or if you got a problem with it, then hey, you gotta take care of it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta like kind of like what Udi said, like.
I have never snitched on anybody at work, and I always battle with it. Like, if it's snitching, you know what I'm saying. But if it came to me losing my job and I didn't do shit, you know what I'm saying. If I'm being blamed for something, and I'm about to lose my job, and you're the one that fucking did it,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, and you're not coming forward, Nah, bro.
He said I'm leaving clues. He said I'm leaving
Nah,
clues.
bro.
Dreads, gauges,
Nah, bro.
one chain.
I'm
said I'm leaving
against snitching
This
and
nigga,
X4. The only time I think it's a lot of like you could be able to search out a motherfucker if a nigga's a sex offender or some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
or
just-
touches kids.
That's just
But
unacceptable.
even at that, I kind of just want you to shoot the nigga. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like,
My thing
but-
is, if it don't concern me, leave me the fuck alone.
Exactly.
I mind my
wanna
fucking
mind my
business.
fucking
to the
business.
T.
Pride being a cool
Don't
nigga.
talk to me.
Sure.
It has nothing to do
Right?
with me. I'll listen to you. I nod and smile and all that.
Nah, you just hearing them. You ain't listening.
I ain't listening.
You-
That's the
Oh,
thing.
what do you think happened? I don't know.
That's the thing too. It's like, bro.
I was working like I was supposed to be doing. Don't ask me shit.
Bottom line is that
Yeah.
mind your fucking business.
Facts.
it, man.
I don't want to know anything. That's one of the reasons why my name is Udi and it's like out here. You can't snitch on me if you don't know my real name. Simple
Real
as
shit.
that.
That is not my name.
No, mind your
But-
business. That's what white people do the worst. They don't mind their business.
Nope.
That
They
is
make
true.
everything
Nosy.
their business. It's
Dog,
You see,
mind
you
your
see,
business.
you see them in
And
the
then they
window
get
with the
mad.
blind, just
but
staring at their neighbors and
No,
shit.
black people do it too, but we also mind our
We
business.
mind our
after.
damn business. You talk about it inside, nigga. What? White people come outside. Hey, what are you doing?
Yo, there was this one time, bro, at my mom's house, dog. Asian dudes in the back got into this issue. We're all on the back porch. The nigga says, "Go inside." Points to us. Said, "Go inside." 2 seconds later, shots ring out.
oh shit.
I ain't see shit.
That's it, bro.
Nigga, what you
He
mean?
said go
It's,
inside.
that's it, nigga.
He
Mind
gave
your
us
fucking
he gave us
business.
fair warning.
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
Nah, that's facts.
It wasn't. I know. I mean, like,
Yeah,
yo,
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
want you guys to get in the middle of this. Just go inside.
Yeah.
That's
All
it.
right, you got that, homie.
But in the midst of clout chasing, in a sense, if you want to say that. But another story that rang out this morning was pretty much Antonio Brown. So
Yeah.
to give you some context, you guys already know Antonio Brown was picked up by the Raiders, dropped. Patriots picked him up 11 days later. After one game, he got dropped again. And he lost close to like 30 million roughly. And it's still weird that he might get his 10 million from the Patriots, but he might not. We'll find out tomorrow. But shit rang out, and Antonio Brown just went off on Twitter. And the reason why I said the whole clout thing is because like this nigga just doesn't Twitter fingers. He doesn't know how to stop. Instead of waiting till tomorrow to find out if he's gonna get his money or
Right.
not, and that nigga went on Twitter and was like, "Yo, I'm not playing for the NFL no more. Fuck the NFLPA and the whole thing." Who was on his side to see if they can get him his money, but he called them out. He called out Robert Kraft about the whole prostitute thing. Shannon Sharp.
Oh,
He teed off. He's like, "I'm done with the NFL." Blah 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 blah. And in a sense, like, I'm not surprised because I knew after he was nice about it when the Patriots dropped him or released him or whatever, but I knew he was about to ring out. I think what happened was because there was an article on Sports Illustrated, and I read the whole article, and it literally listed all the problems that Antonio Brown has had that people don't really know about. So pretty much Antonio Brown is literally a piece of shit in the sense of he never liked to pay for anything. He had clients and people do a pay. So the girl did a painting for him. He never paid her. He had chefs during the Pro Bowl weekend. Never paid that chef. He did some shit to like scheme him and be like, "Oh no, I didn't like this, so I'm not paying." So he'll get his services, but as soon as it's time to pay up, he'll flex on some grimy shit. So I don't know how much of that is true, but with his personality and everything, it's like, damn. So I think in the height of that article, I think that's what pissed him the fuck off. And he was like, you know what? He's letting loose. You know what I'm saying? Personally, I think he's done in a sense of like, even before he went off on Twitter, I didn't think any team was. They were saying, oh, there's some teams interested in Antonio. Nah, my nigga. The way that shit look, nah, nobody's trying to touch you. You literally about to be Kaepernick. Like, on some real shit. Like, nobody's going to probably touch this nigga. But he's saying he's done. But the reason I bring it up is because, like, niggas just don't know when to, like, quit. Like,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, like, you already in, not even fire. Nigga, you in lava, nigga.
Yeah.
Chill out, nigga. Relax on Twitter. You know what I mean? Try to get, Nike dropped you. Like, this year alone, if he doesn't get that 10 mil from Patriots, he's only going to make 153,000, nigga. He lost from 30 million.
Damn.
Damn.
So my take on this is that
It's like crazy, but like, yo, Antonio Brown, like, bro, you wilding out.
Wow. I just looked at his tweets and stuff.
Yeah.
The tweets are like a straight drop. It's like, I'm so grateful. Thank you. Then
You see him
the
losing his
NFL.
cool. There you
You know what
go.
I'm saying?
Wow.
He lost his cool.
My
man.
take on this, honestly, is I think that I think that something else is coming out soon. Cause I did hear that there
was
is
a
second woman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, saying this thing about.
Oh crap!
I think the first one, because it was a civil suit, the Patriots would have worked with him.
Right.
Because that next one's coming out,
Is that
they're like
it's that, and also there was text messages talking about that he was threatening her children. So I think that was yeah.
What is wrong with
He
you?
was
See this?
So
is
there was
how
it was
old
it
he
was
is.
threatening the children, and
He was
also
old as fuck.
he
He
was
was like-
texting like either like like his lawyer or another lawyer about literally he was saying, oh, find out dirt on her and we're gonna discredit this woman type of shit. So it doesn't. So nigga, like bro, that right there. I think that's what Patriots seen, and they're like, "Yo, we're fucking done."
I listened to Shannon Sharp talk about it. He was like, "Yo, all he has to do is not go in there into the meeting
That's
with the NFL, not wilding out.
That's it. Keep
all
it
he
cool.
has to do is keep cool,
and
just when they do the cross examination of what she said versus he said,
exactly.
She like just tell the truth,
Right.
and if the truth is the truth, you'll be fine." What played against him was she got to talk to them first.
Yes, sir. She
You know
went
what I'm
that.
saying?
She went
Yo,
that.
that's
way.
classic though. I used to do that to my sister. Like when my mom used to watch my sister, I would spaz at my sister, call all types of bitches.
Talk to her first.
And then she'd be like, I'm calling Ma, and rip the phone out the wall. Because back then, wasn't no
So you had a dial tone.
it was attached. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll wait till my sister calms down and then call my mom on my side of the story first.
Smart.
So whatever she
Manipulative
says,
ass
she
nigga.
already has a thought of what already happened. And it's like I don't know. I think
I just
he
think
burned too many bridges.
He's
He's become more of a problem than anything. And he can't
Exactly.
use like these niggas are racist because he's a classic example of when they should have been not fucking with him.
Yeah.
But because he's talented,
yeah.
it outweighs his bullshit.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. How old is he? How old? Yo, Freddie, how old is he?
Because apparently he started. I'm not too sure,
Sorry, Brown.
but apparently he started very.
How old is he?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Late. Yeah, probably late 20s, early
That's
30s.
quick.
But
We all have Google.
apparently he started being. He started like a humble ass dude, and I think within the article it showed that once he got money, it just heightened like was something that was in him that nobody knew, because he was always smiling. He was always a grateful dude. As soon as he got money, I think what it is also, and we talked about this prior, is that when you get
He's
too
31.
31.
Oh, dang. Okay.
But you get too like involved in yourself. He knew he was the best. We get that. We give you that credit. But that doesn't mean you're better than everybody else as a person.
Yeah.
And I think that's what fucked him up. You could be better on the field, but you know what I'm saying? But as a person, he thought he was better than everybody else as far as a person. Like in a sense, in the article from reading it, the guy was pretty much saying that even the chef, he was like, yo, it almost seemed like he doesn't like paying working class people. Like, how you stiffing somebody that came all the way over here to like paint you or cook for you and 18 other people from the Pro Bowl? Like, why are you not paying this bill? Like, nigga, you got money, and then you gonna front and then not pay niggas. So it almost felt like his personality, he almost felt like like a superior to other people. You know what I'm saying? So when that shines out, that's when the problem is. So people wanted to try to separate. It's just the classic thing of like R. Kelly, separate the person from the music, or Michael Jackson, and they were trying to do that with Antonio Brown, separate his talent from the way he was. Aaron Hernandez, same thing. He's been given problems in college, but they still brought him in the league because he's fucking talented. And then next thing you know, he's a fucking killer. You know what I'm saying? So they try to separate that, but Antonio Brown burnt too many bridges. And the thing is, it's like he just doesn't know when to stop. You know what I'm saying? You're showing your personality, the helmet shit. Not showing, like, nigga, just show up to practice. Deal with the helmet. He would have been fine.
You know what I like about him?
But
though?
he just did too much.
He
And then
feels too
I think the
entitled.
NFL was just like, you know what?
Nah, you know what I like about him? is I think he plays on the fact of we don't like the NFL right now, so black people don't.
So y'all need me kind of.
No,
I don't think it's that. I just think he was just too full of
That's
himself.
not, you guys misunderstand what I'm
Okay,
saying.
what are you saying?
So when he does some fuck shit, right? Black people don't get on him the way we should because we don't like the NFL, and he plays to that. Like, look at all these racist ass motherfuckers, or look at all these fucking
I see what
motherfuckers. You know what I
you're
mean? He plays to our already established hate because of the Colin Kaepernick situation,
Right.
to mask his own fuckery. You know what I'm saying? It masks it because we already don't like these motherfuckers. So even if he's acting up, it's kind of like, nah, they still fuck motherfuckers. You know what I mean? They always doing this to our people.
Yeah.
And he plays it. I don't like that shit. I really don't like that shit.
Okay.
I don't
definitely
like
see
that
that.
part of his personality. Like,
I
I
see
don't
that.
like that uppity, you know what I'm saying? I'm better. Like, Doug, you need to
Exactly.
act accordingly, Doug. You're not acting in the interest of black people. You're not acting like you don't need to be what these white people think we should be, but you need to act
Right.
civil to
Right.
people.
Right.
And it seems like he's just not.
I think that was I agree with that to an extent, but I also feel like it's that superior. Like he just felt
Yeah, that's what I'm
superior.
saying.
Like
Entitlement.
Entitlement. Exactly.
Entitlement. As
Because
soon
he's
as-
so talented, he should be able to wear any helmet he chooses. You should be thankful that he's on the field trying to, nigga.
I'm
no.
not black. I'm OJ.
You see what I'm saying?
Money only hangs majority out though.
And that's exactly what happened. Because people were saying he was always great and being thankful and grateful and humble. All of a sudden, he's this whole person. And it's like, yo, that person was already in him. And he became a whole fucking monster. You know what I'm saying? So
Amplified that shit.
amplified that shit. So, I
Exactly.
mean, with Antonio Brown, bro, I personally think he's done. And all he had to do was wait till tomorrow to figure out if Patriots going to pay him and then see how that goes.
I don't think it would have been done if those last little bit of tweets
That-
didn't come out.
exactly.
Overseas, man.
Now, that's why I'm saying he's done now because you burnt your last bridge. I think
Seriously.
he's like, yo, I'm done with the NFL.
And then it's like,
that's
also,
great. See you later,
who the
bro.
fuck is on his side? Like, who's in his camp? Because y'all not like.
I think they can't control him. They can't control
Okay,
him.
fair enough.
Because his if you look at his
It was
agent's
his PR
tweets,
team.
his agent's tweets are very like, yo, Antonio and I are grateful. We're gonna try to get him back in the. And right after the Patriots release, he's like, yo, thank you, Patriots. We're gonna try to get. They can't control the dude. He's bugging out. He's bugging out. You know what I'm saying?
And,
So-
you know what's crazy about that?
Well,
Even his tweets, like I don't understand why people put tweets up and then delete them. People stalk your shit. I mean,
Screenshotting
not-
everything,
yeah,
nigga.
screenshotting
Nigga,
everything.
we get screenshotted
Just
for just
don't-
saying hey in a bitch's DM.
Yeah, just don't say the shit.
Just don't. nigga.
Don't get your Twitter
That-
fingers going. Just
Facts.
in general.
And that's the
it.
big
you shoot
issue.
yourself in the foot whenever you.
Right. And it's like, yo, we know there's individuals who wear their emotions on their sleeves, but it's not supposed to go
Yeah.
beyond your sleeve. You know
Where
what I'm
your
saying?
friends
Like,
at, bro?
thank you. That's what I'm saying. Where are the people that's supposed to be around you? Because what the fuck?
Yeah. Wild.
More than just wild.
Wow. So I don't know what's going to happen with Antonio Brown. Good luck to the homie. Anyway, we moving on.
He better
Yeah.
keep working
Good
out.
luck to you, brother.
CFL.
Give Colin a job.
Give Colin a job. Shit.
Sure.
Jets are down to their third string. We need somebody.
You know what's
Anyway.
crazy?
go overseas,
I know you
man.
want. I know you want to
No,
move on
no,
because you
no,
got
no.
shit to do. But I was listening to sport with the FS1 or Sports Center real quick, and it's crazy because Kyle don't have a job, right?
Right.
And his whole style of play is what they love right now. That running quarterback.
Oh, yeah.
He kind of slightly invented, not
Oh,
invented
shit.
it, but
I heard that
made it.
shit. I heard that shit, too. Yeah.
It makes sense for him to have a job right now.
It was what's his face? What's this black dude's name?
I don't remember who it was, but when he said it, it made fucking sense. That's his whole stick.
Right.
He was talking to Shannon Sharp and
Well,
and Skip.
the
about
one
it.
thing
They
I
all
will
agreed.
say,
And then the last dude.
besides, I'm gonna say this I'm gonna say it like this. Besides the fact about him being banned because of his protest with police brutality, people look at Colin like he's one of the greatest. I'm like, bro.
I'm not saying he is at all.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Other people like, yo, Colin was this, and that. He should be. Nah, my nigga. Like, I think he should be hired because he's still a good quarterback.
Yeah.
The thing is what people don't understand about Colin Kaepernick. Number one, he wants big money. They gave him offers.
He came out again and said that it's not what he wants. He just wants to play.
From what I heard from prior stuff, he turned down the CFL. He wanted more money. I personally feel like if Colin took a third or a second string and worked his way back up, he could be a quarterback. But I think he wants starting money. But
I get what you're saying, bro. But listen, reports came out. His own agent said that these motherfuckers are just not returning their calls back at all.
That could be.
So there is
Right.
no dialogue.
Right. But
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Which is fucked up because it's
Yeah.
like you should at least return a motherfucker's call.
Absolutely. Well, he had a meeting with.
That's
one,
how you know a
uh,
nigga's
team,
banned
but-
from the NFL.
Yeah,
nah,
no, he's
for real,
definitely
his
banned,
agent is
and that's
not
what I was saying.
getting any of the calls.
Besides that, I was just talking about like his ability and his skill set and all of that. Colin Kaepernick is good, and I like how you said like his the style of play could definitely be used, and especially now because
it's
mad
what's in right
quarterbacks that
now.
are fucking out, nigga. They should definitely pick him up. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't like the fact that people are like, oh, he's the. Nah, man. Look at stats. He's really not all that crazy, but he's good.
Nah, yeah, it's not about
great.
being all that
He's
crazy,
good.
but
He's
you
good
have
enough
to
to
give him the
he's-
credit of taking a very
and he's been-
team to the Super Bowl, my nigga.
And he's
All
been
the
out.
way to the
And
last
also
game.
he's
There are
been out
people
of
that
the
never
league.
even see that.
And he's also been out of the league for more than like what 2+ years.
Working out every single day,
That
so that
doesn't
doesn't
matter.
really. Yes, it does.
That doesn't matter.
He's staying at his physical prime.
It
It
doesn't
does
matter.
matter.
Football, when you get that contact, is different from where you can work out, but when
I
you
love
need
what you're
contact,
saying right
you need
now.
contact.
Because
It's different.
You need contact. Like
You can work out. You can work out all you want. As soon as you get on the field, you get hit. It's different.
So
no, you're
different.
right.
And
But
you're a
if
football player, you know that.
I know that, but so that's what I'm saying. Like, but
on.
if all right, so perfect example. One of the last times we played football, I didn't work out. Boom, I wasn't doing my thing, but I tried to stay with the same style of play. Fucked me over in the end.
Right, of
Why?
course.
Because I didn't keep up my physical prime.
Right.
He's 2 years out of not having contact. Granted, I will give you that, but not having contact gave him better potential for physical like peakness. Because he's not getting worn down like he would have normally had.
Understood.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
But
like
in the same sense, though, it's a whole different. You can lift weights all you want. As soon as you get on that field,
No,
it's
you're
different.
absolutely right.
But I understand what you're saying.
But
I
2
understand.
years of
I
not
think it's
having
plus,
to
but, yeah.
2 years of not having to like be in a formal system. Oh, I can shake this shit up because I can just watch it from an
Right.
observer's position.
Right.
You know what I mean? Now I can just study the fuck out of this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't
when
know.
it's all
At
said
the
and
end of the day,
done,
that nigga needs a job.
when it's
He
all
definitely
said and
does.
done, we all know that I'll truck nice.
Oh shit!
Hey, you gotta catch me, man.
Well, that escalated quickly.
You're kind of big,
Right.
motherfucker, and short and solid.
Niggas love going for the skinny niggas on the field, man.
Yeah,
Damn.
all I know, I'll truck now.
Yo.
Damn.
Oh, shit.
Move it on, move it on.
Oh my
Move it on.
god.
We gotta do laundry. Let's move on.
Anyway, so there was a recent commercial that was released about the school shooting. So apparently it was the Sandy Hook parents were behind the commercial or whatnot.
Right.
So if you're not familiar with the commercial,
Yeah.
go
You
watch
haven't
it.
seen it? Oh, I think you should just play it real quick.
I mean, if you want to play it towards the camera, I guess. But
No, we'll do
I
it.
thought you were gonna throw it in the end.
I mean,
That's
I could,
fine.
I
That's fine.
could. But anyway, and for the context of the commercial, it's like it's back to school, right? So you see the kid go into the locker. Oh, my mom got
Nigga,
me a backpack.
I thought it was
It's
a
ready.
Target commercial.
Me
No
too.
Bullshit.
And it starts off like, you know, kind of happy, the music or whatever. Right. And then you have the kid in the library. Oh, my parents got me headphones for school. And then you start seeing shit get a little shifty. People running in the background of in the library. Oh, my mom bought me this skateboard, you know, and it's so useful. Cracks a window to jump out the window. And it's like, and then one more is like, oh, these socks came in handy or whatever. And you see
She
a
could
kid
tie up the wound.
tie up
Yo,
a wound,
that's
a bullet wound,
crazy.
and then in the
What?
end,
Yes.
and then in the end, there's a girl in the bathroom texting her mom, "I love you," and then you hear like the door open and it's like slow footsteps symbolizing that's the shooter.
You know,
Opening.
now that I'm breaking it down,
Nigga, it's fucking
Cryptic and
All right.
dark.
nigga.
I was gonna let
I was
That
like,
shit is dark.
I was gonna let
Dark,
this, I was gonna let this
dark.
rock, right?
and then hold on, and then in the end it says, "Y'all know what this means? School is back in session." Blah 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 blah. I was like, wow.
I was gonna
Wrong
let this,
tagline to ever drop, bro.
I was gonna let this rock, right? Now that I'm breaking it down, I forgot the black woman, the black girl was at the end, and who votes Democrat the most?
Black people.
And that was the most iconic part because she's in the bathroom, and then that's the end of it. she's in the bathroom. She's texting her mom, "I love you." She's like, "My mom bought me this phone." Texting her mom, "I love you," and you hear the killer walking in.
Dark.
You know what I'm saying? And you go click, click, like he's about to kill her. You know what I'm saying? Who votes Democrats the most? Black people.
Yeah.
Who's probably going to go out in the masses
public
and try
school.
to, you know what I'm saying? At public schools, you know what I'm saying? And try to vote. Dog, it's not propaganda because this happened. What it is, it's strategic marketing and
Absolutely.
For a campaign,
and for a campaign ad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't stand behind this, I guess, because I guess mass killings are coming to people are becoming normalized.
Yeah.
And
And it definitely
to a sense they
normalized
are.
it now because of this commercial.
To a sense, they are,
Wow.
but in general, they're not because it's not normal for that amount of people to be getting killed. And I'm not going to say anything else about this because I have really strong feelings about this. This is the price we pay for the freedom, for the amount of freedom that we have. Now, when we start giving up those type of freedoms, don't get mad when they start taking other shit away from us.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna say, and because I don't want to offend anybody, I have really strong feelings about this, and people could easily say, "I don't have kids." You don't know how it feels, and I'll be like, "Fair enough." But my feelings are my feelings, and I'm gonna let y'all rock.
No, but what does that even mean though? Like I still don't even understand. I haven't seen it yet, so maybe.
Yeah,
I
no,
just
I
it doesn't make sense.
we gotta show it to you.
What,
So you
what
can
is
tell
the,
us, like,
what is the point trying to be proven with that commercial? We should be in fear, or we should.
Thank
Cause
you.
even I forgot.
Literally.
There was a stand-up.
Inciting fear,
What is who was this? Dave Chappelle, Sticks and Stones. They have mass shooting drills, or what is it called? Like a dude fight, drill,
Yeah,
whatever.
they
mass
do the
shooting
drills
drill.
for all the students, but the
Safety
ones
drill.
that are shooting up the schools are the
The kids are there too, so
they gonna know the whole
But that
thing.
just doesn't even. I don't know. It just
But at
doesn't
the
make
same
sense. How do
time,
you
though-
plan for a shooting?
Exactly. But
No, it's-
being from somebody who you two worked at a school, the problem is like, what can you do? It's difficult
It
because
is.
you want these kids to be. It's just like job training.
Yeah.
It's just we all watching HR like, yo, if there's a outbreak at work and somebody's shooting, we all seen the video. These niggas, the people that's shooting up the jobs, the people that work there. So regardless of the fact, it's unfortunate.
Yeah.
These are the people that are doing it, but like, how else you supposed? Something has to be done. You have to show a video. The only problem I had with that commercial, it was powerful. I felt like it was kind of needed. I just didn't like what they said at that end when they said it's schools in session. You know what that means? Nah, like we already
that's
know
the
it's
worst
normalized.
tagline ever.
We already know it's kind of normalized and it's unfortunate. It's fucked up, but like, you know what that means?
Yeah,
Chill,
nah.
bro.
A fire drill
Chill.
is normal. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Don't say you
Shooting-
know what that means.
it's-
Nigga,
Thank
what?
you.
That
Like,
means
that
you're pretty
for me-
much saying that it's going to happen
again.
in every fucking school. Like, it's like, nah.
You're
my nigga.
preparing for it to happen again.
It's
it
it's
just
fucked
makes
up.
sense, yeah.
It's fucked up. I will say that the commercial was very powerful because, like,
Cryptic and dark.
nigga, I started getting chills watch because I'm like, I had to watch it twice
Bruh.
because it was crazy. Because the first one, the kid was jittery at the locker, and then it started to turn when the kid was in the library, and I seen people in the background running. I was like, what the fuck? And then the music kind of started getting darker, like the flip. It started fucking with me. I was like, yo. That marketing was fucking nuts. And I'm only speaking in the behalf, like I don't want to say I liked it or whatever,
No.
but I'm speaking in the sense of like production because we do music and I do act. I was just like, damn.
It is inciting a mood.
Yeah, it really and they
It
got
evoked-
that out of
exactly.
you for
It
somebody
evoked
who
that emotion.
yes, for somebody who watches shit and it
could have
yeah.
been. It could have been a fucking TV.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It was just like, damn, these
I didn't
niggas
wanna-
really marketed this shit. Like,
They sold it.
Hard.
it
For
sold
real, they
it hard.
sold
It was fucking nuts.
I just don't.
But you was gonna say something, bro.
Ooh, excuse me, I almost
Yeah.
burped in the mic. But yo, no, so you said you seen it twice. I only seen it once.
Nah, I seen it.
and I was just
wanted
like,
to watch that again. Like,
that shit
yo,
threw me all the way off because it's like
the
yo.
child actors did a good job too. But it's
For
just
real, but
fucking sad that it's come down to this.
For real.
You know what I'm saying?
Like that couldn't have been something locally so y'all can just have memorials. Like that had to be a nationally syndicated commercial with a tagline like that. So like I said, it's like, yo, you're preparing for that shit. You're like, all right, well, we're gonna let you guys know so you can say that we didn't say anything, but everything that happens from this point forward, don't say anything about. Like
Now it's to me like, yo, watching that, I don't even have kids. I already want to homeschool my kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I already want to.
I kind of feel like it's fear mongering, kind of in a way. It's making
Absolutely.
people. So, First of all, things like this are a double-edged sword. It puts people into a fair state. Then it also makes people want to live up to that. As far as like, oh, I want to do a mass murder too, so I can be immortalized.
That's
See
literally
what
what
I'm
it
saying?
is.
For
Wanna live
real.
forever. Like they just caught a kid that was about to shoot up another school for the 21st anniversary of Columbine. They just caught him. Nigga was really about to live up to that. Like,
Look, and then what
Bro.
would they try and say if the shit actually pulled off? It's like, oh, it wasn't premeditated. What fuck you mean? It was the what anniversary? You waited for that specific fucking day?
They know what's
because
up.
you
I
thought, oh my god.
just like when we
put
talked
my name
about
up
in
there
the
too.
Yeah. Just like in the live podcast where I said, like, these parents, you need to start watching your motherfucking kids closer on some
And stop
real shit.
sending them to school because you think it's fucking daycare. Like,
Nah, you need to watch your kids. My mom, like, we don't lock doors in this house. You know what I'm saying? These white parents be like letting their kids do whatever the fuck they want in
Yeah.
their room.
They be in their room
Nah,
all
my mom's
day
like, no,
doing-
that door needs to be open. I'm not playing with you. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that.
Come
I'll never
on.
forget this shit. I
We
forgot.
don't lock doors. My mom be like, you crazy? This fucking door. Like, nah, we couldn't get away with shit.
Facts.
Minus selling drugs, but
I can't remember who this friend was, but she locked her door one too many times. Her parents removed the door.
see?
Remove the
Yes.
door.
They removed the door from the
That's
hinges.
it.
The hinges was gone, everything.
That's it.
Gone.
That's it.
Sick.
That's
They said, go ahead, lock the door now.
That's parenting. That's parenting.
Facts.
But yeah, no, it's some real shit. But it's very unfortunate, and I feel bad for the Sandy Hook parents that had to really go relive that through. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, for real.
But it's unfortunate that it's normalized.
And I want to
Is
also
it
say
like
I'm
a-
not making light of the situation. I do feel bad that kids die every day. That die to this type of gun violence. And that's why I'm gonna say I do have a soft spot for this.
Absolutely.
It's just things are just not black and white.
Yeah.
There's some crazy things.
All I
You know
know
what I'm
is
saying?
my kids are gonna be trained. All right.
You don't have to worry about black kids in that aspect.
That's facts. That's facts.
They got the ancestry root that, like, when they're about to do some shit, their grandmother pops in their head. You know, like, yo, baby.
You see the belt and the.
That's not what you want to do.
Yeah.
Not today.
Not today,
Give it here.
I think we have more of a soul, but you know, it's whatever.
Oh, when we have beef with the kid that had problems. We had
Exactly.
problems with not the whole fucking establishment in the whole school. Nigga. But anyway, so on a lighter note, you talked about Fantasia. She went on to the Breakfast Club, and you thought about this was a really good topic to
It was a really good topic. She was just talking about being submissive to the husband, to your husband or significant other. She didn't really specifically say, but she did specifically. She was talking about her because she's a woman being submissive to her husband, and I mean, women just got on her, told her she can't read and all this other shit, which is probably true. I don't know. Maybe she got better, but I just feel like women or people in general just have such a negative connotation onto the word submissive. Like I said, I was watching Charlemagne's podcast, and he was just like, oh, submission is the only thing. Submission is basically putting another person's needs above your own. You know what I'm saying? And that's not a one-way street. The other person should do the same thing for you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody submits in some type of way. I use the idea of, hey, I in a way submit to Freddie. He's A Mike. I'm B Mike. You know what I'm saying? Dog, my shorty, I pump her gas. That's submission. You know what I'm saying? Like there's different, but people put such a negative,
Right.
you know what I mean?
Submissive.
Yeah. Put on a word, submission is to me it's so crazy that women don't understand or can't even fathom what they're saying to try to combat this. And it's not like she just said it and didn't give context to what she's saying. She gave context. What did she say again? I'm the neck. And
Right.
Yeah.
So basically, the analogy is like it's supposed to be a team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like you gotta. She was trying to say that it's generationally, the women have been taught and conditioned in a certain way that makes it very difficult for relationships. Y'all are always butting heads. Y'all always having at odds because you can't submit to let
That's
the
somewhere else
man
the
be that.
government's fault.
Oh,
For kicking the
absolutely.
men out the home.
Absolutely. You know what I mean? Is you got to let your man be the head of the house. Angela Yee asked her, like, yo, can we be equals? Like, yo, of course we equals. Like, think about it this way. I'm the neck, he's the head. He can't make a movement without me. We have to work together. I heard that. I was like, damn.
Yo, that's just
I think it comes down to two things, right? And I think we talked about it a little earlier. I think it's submissive in a sense. It should be taken away and should be compromised. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest thing.
Compromise.
You know what I'm saying? It just compromise. You're in a relationship with somebody. And
Consideration.
also within that, it's mostly like the problem is that people love themselves more than anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna lie. There's been situations where I've been in. It's like I'm not compromising because I choose myself before anything. You know what I'm saying? But when you love somebody to that extent, you should be willing to because you know that they're trying to meet you halfway or do something. You know what I'm saying? In that aspect.
But you got to
the
make
problem
sure
is
that they're doing that, though. Because there's
that's
always,
always the tough
there's-
part because you're putting
exactly.
yourself out there. at
Right.
that point,
So you
know
put
what
yourself
I'm saying?
out there and there might be a front and you're like, oh, word, boom, boom. And then
Right.
things change over
And
and,
that's
you're
just
like,
and
oh.
that's just blatantly trust issue.
Right.
That's all it really is. But the thing is that we love ourselves so much. We don't want to see ourselves. We don't want to put ourselves out there, and we choose ourselves before anything. But when you're in a relationship, relationship is 2+ people. You know what I'm saying? You can't just do. You know what I'm saying? You can't just love yourself so much. You have to compromise for that other person so y'all can meet in the middle, and then y'all can excel. From there. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's that, and I also feel another thing is that I always say this because I've been living on my own since I was 16, right? So to me, I've always had problems in relationships because and it's come up 100 times over is that I'm too independent. You know what I'm saying? So in a sense of, like you said, women been trained to, or, you know what I mean? And sometimes men like me, you know what I mean, has been trained to, oh, no, you're independent. I'm strong. Don't let any, only let a man in and that's the problem. So in the sense of me, I'm too independent. Like, I feel like I won't settle until, like, I know it's worth it. Or, like, you upgrade me. So, like, in a sense, women carry that mentality.
That's a bad word to use too. Settle. So
Right. Yeah, that's true, too. You know what I'm saying?
that's negative.
And it has a negative aspect to it. But in a sense, I feel like it's also when you're too independent, you don't want to compromise. You don't want to be submissive because it's like, nah, I could do this shit all by myself. I don't need you. You know what I'm saying? And the problem is in relationships, you don't need the person, but you want that person there. You know what I'm saying?
That's the
so you
that's
got
the
to
thing.
take that shit away.
Yo.
Why
And
you
I
not-
think, and
why
that's
don't-
a
why don't
battle,
you
and that's
wanna
a battle with me
compromise?
too.
Why don't you want to
Why
compromise
don't
if
you
you
wanna
want that person in your life?
Exactly.
All you're doing is stopping yourself from something that you want.
Stopping yourself from growth.
Yeah, from
stopping
growth.
yourself from love. Stopping
blessing.
yourself from being.
Life is
There's
not-
nothing wrong with being vulnerable, but we have a negative
Yeah.
aspect towards
And you have
being
to trust
vulnerable.
you have to trust the person that other person's not going to take advantage of your compromise.
That's a lot of trust. It's a lot of trust. And when you're too independent, you don't trust motherfuckers, and that's the problem. You have to learn to let go, and it's all about growth. So I agree with the whole Fantasia thing. You know what I'm saying? If you're in a relationship, you have to be submissive. You know what I'm saying? You have to do certain things. Chivalry isn't dead. You shouldn't let chivalry be dead. You should do certain things for your lady.
How about we stop using the word submissive? So because people can't. And you know what's so
Stay
crazy, yo?
compromised.
It's
I
language.
really hate to throw women under the bus about this. Like, women take one excerpt of things and they do this all the time in any type of situation, and they harp on it instead of looking at the whole totality of the sentence. You know what I'm saying? Or you know what I mean? Or what's being portrayed. And I don't know what it is about some women. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to put them all under there.
Yeah, no, it's people. People get triggered.
Where they can only take one piece of things at a time. And,
Can't multitask.
Yeah. Well, which is crazy because they're great multitaskers. They're better multitaskers than men. You know what I'm saying? No, they are.
I just think they just.
because of how their brains wire.
They just
Right. They
fixated
are
on
better
one thing.
multitaskers than men. Men have a goal and they go at that goal relentlessly.
Focus.
Women can do all of that shit at once. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes, I don't know. It's just weird. I don't know if it's just this generation of women, but they can't. They just.
I just think
They just can't
I think it's
figure that
just
out.
in an aspect. It's more so like they hear one thing and they fixate on that.
Yes.
They don't care about anything
Anything else after that.
And it's
Triggers.
kind of like a lot of other people too. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like even
But
men
I
sometimes.
find it.
But it's mostly in women.
I find it mostly in
Right.
women.
Yeah.
That's my optic of it. Like man, probably there's a whole bunch of women that are not like that. But from what my boys tell me about their girls, from what I've experienced, that's how a lot of women in this generation operate, and it's weird. To me, it's weird because you can even go back and give them the whole thing, and it's still, but that and this and that is still hot on that, and it's like that's not how things work.
Right.
In general, I think y'all need to shift your minds if you ever want to be happy. Even men too. You need to shift your mind if you ever want to be happy.
That is true too.
That's
Definitely.
just not just a women thing. Men don't like to compromise either.
I just think people just at a certain point is a problem where people just stop listening. They hear one thing that they wanted to hear, and then they just run with that shit.
Or didn't want to.
Or
hear.
didn't want to hear it, and then it fucks up their whole membrane.
If you feel like you know everything now,
You know what I'm
you
saying?
could never grow.
Oh,
That's
facts.
true shit. Oh, that's true shit. That's true shit.
If you feel like you know everything now, you could never grow.
Absolutely.
You need to be open to learning new things. And
Compromise.
learning how to love
Always.
new.
So
Learning how
the
to-
new word instead of submissive is compromise. Or in the famous word, I said the word compromise, but I fucked it up real quick because I was talking so fast. I have a problem, and I started
me
talking.
too.
I said compromise, nigga.
Oh man.
Yo,
nigga.
V and Reed,
Yo, that-
they
nigga,
fucked
for
me up,
years,
nigga.
my
I'm
nigga,
like,
I've been trying to tell you that
come
Yo,
shit.
you said Columbine wrong? You
Columbine.
said Columbine?
Columbine, nigga. Niggas won't let me live. I said compromise. They like compromise. I meant compromise. Oh no, nigga.
It's
Damn.
funny.
I tried, nigga.
To the max.
It's funny.
To the man.
Yo, bro, we all have fucked up like
We all have like,
Yo,
especially when
bro.
you're talking so fast.
Yes,
it's just
yes.
like, oh fuck.
And
You
then
know?
you're waiting to talk too. And
Yes.
you're trying, you know what I'm saying? Like me,
Yes.
dog. I'm always stuttering on here. I listen
Hey.
back to episodes and I'm like, yo, dog, why are you stuttering? Like,
Oh,
why?
when you say some shit, you just close your eyes because you're so disappointed in yourself. You're like, fuck.
Like, dog, because now, like, you know, I know you edit the audio, but I edit the video now, and it's like I go back and listen to shit, like, what the fuck was I talking about? Why the fuck was I
happens.
acting like this?
But that's
that's good.
Because what'd you say? Your famous line. Your freedom.
Always
We have the freedom. We keeping it raw and unedited. So you ask what you know what I'm saying? You get
yeah,
what
we
you
ain't,
asked
we ain't
for.
redacting shit.
We don't edit shit. You said I don't
We get
edit
fired off
shit.
this podcast.
But before we end this episode, let's talk about some new music. If you guys heard any new albums, new singles that you guys want to talk about, and just kind of want to give our fans some gauge.
Look here, shorty. Y'all gotta go listen to that new Common album.
Yes, sir. Let Love.
Let Love. That
Shit's
shit's
dope.
dope. You gotta listen to.
But what makes it dope? We break,
right,
and then I
so-
want you to rate it.
Okay, all right. From start to finish, and I've only gotten to listen to it like maybe 2 or 3 times on the way back from New York. It for one, it's cohesive. 2, the messages are on point. 3, I think he did something really dope because he has features on there that you never would have thought he would have had. What was where's my phone?
He has Swiss Beats, BJ the Chicago Kid.
Yes, I did not see Swiss Beats coming out. Like that was left
Yeah,
field.
Hercules.
Yo, I gotta listen to this Chicago kid.
He has Daniel Caesar.
Yes.
He flipped that song her or whatever.
Yes, the
And
original
then-
one, yeah.
Yes, and then he called it Her Love with Daniel Caesar.
Because it was I used to love her.
Yeah, I used to love her, so it's not her.
That shit's so fire.
So I agree. I love the
fire.
album. I think
So
I
fire.
love it more so because and I'll give you a chance to rate it after.
yeah.
I think I love this album more so because of the simple fact that in the light of all this new music, it was kind of nice hearing what we grew up on a little bit.
Word.
You know what I mean? Like I know I'm showing my age right now. I'm a little dated, you know, but in the world of all the 6ix9ines and all this little Tekkas and YBN,
I hear
whoever the
another-
fuck is,
Lil Tecca
so
goes
many
hard.
of
Ransom.
Even Lil Tecca.
I
Okay,
love
I
side
don't-
note, right? Did you watch the Rap Genius thing of it?
Yeah.
When he said it.
talking. No, man, go.
I just wanted to piggyback over. He literally said that everything.
You finally got it. You finally got it. Blue streak. Anyway, go.
Oh, wow.
Talking.
Mad late.
But go ahead. Go.
No, he said everything he said in that song is a lie.
Oh yeah, he's not a gangster.
He's not. No, everything,
Wow.
everything he says is lie. He don't got none of that.
He came out, but that's the
said it.
thing though. He came out like that, but he's not. But he's not going against opposition.
No,
if you
I'm
ever
saying-
listen to any song, he's
But-
not like, yo, I got beef.
Yeah, yeah.
He's just-
Don't listen
But
to
you know what I'm saying? But
any
he just blew up though,
Yeah.
and it's like, and none of that is
Clout.
like what's the other thing's name? I got bros in Atlanta.
Panda.
Panda. He was like, yo, I
Designer.
never been to Atlanta before in my life.
Yeah, he did say
You
that.
know what I mean?
I've never been.
Slim Jesus.
So, oh,
Classic.
no, literally.
Classic.
Literally,
Slim
Slim
Jesus.
Jesus. Yo,
Classic. That's
All right,
exactly what it is.
Back to the album.
Back to
No,
album.
but you get what I'm saying. In the world of all of this that we're living in, and like this is some new artists I definitely fuck with, absolutely. But we grew up on Common, the Andre 3000s, and it's like, and it was good to kind of just hone in a little bit and just like, yo, them classic boom bap beats, some classic like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it was dope. I really fucked with this album. It wasn't like the greatest, you know what I'm saying? But it was not. I just really appreciated it more because it just took me back.
I just really came up with the reason why people talk about shit they're not living. It's easy to talk about guns and violence versus be introspective like Common.
Yeah.
If your rap ability's not there.
And you also got to think about it too. Yes, I love that when you said that. But you also got to think about who's blowing up now. It's them niggas.
That's
Think of
true.
the age gap.
But
They
if your
have
rap
no
ability's not there-
experience. They have no experience in life. So they're going to rap about shit that, number one, that people want to hear. And number two, it's like, okay,
Oh,
let's just talk
man.
about guns.
That's
Because
true.
we seen it in the streets and we seen it in movies. But I like how you said they're not introspective. But Common came out. You got to think about it. Common's one of the most introspective. Like, he lives the shit. He has experience. He dated women and been through that. So it's like, but the people that are blowing up are fit between like 14 and... Nigga, what are you gonna get out of that? Yeah. There's nothing that's
And
gonna
if you
be
were born after
stimulating.
2005, you're kind of trash. No offense.
I was born in 2005.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, not 2005. 1995 and up.
Oh, I same.
It's kind of trash. But I'll give it to you. 2000 babies are extra trash.
Extra.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yo,
Put a little extra hot sauce on
listen,
that.
them new millennium cats, nah, B.
Right.
Everybody catching a clothesline because they talk way too much.
So
Okay,
go ahead. No. So if you wanted to rate it before he gets into his,
I'm gonna give it 8.5, 9. Like,
Solid.
I fuck with that album.
I
That
give it
album.
a solid 8 or 7.9.
What the fuck?
I'm like that.
What the
Continue.
fuck?
One of my favorite rappers, if you know me, has dropped an album. That motherfucker does not do social media. I love that about him. He had his homies post his shit like that he was doing. Like, he does not do social media. He don't fuck with other rap niggas like that. His name is Don Tripp. If you know who Don Tripp is, you know this nigga's coming with the motivational, I gotta sell these drugs for my mama. I gotta take care of my kids. And if you don't take care of your fucking kids, you a loser.
Jesus.
Like,
I roll with that message.
like that, he's my nigga because he keeps it so fucking real. He even talks about the niggas in the industry, like how trash they are, how much they don't live there, what they're talking about, how much like dog. He's like, yo, I'm not no gangster like dog, but I will burn this place down. Yeah, I mean, over my kids, I mean, and you can tell because he really lives that life of like, I don't fuck with you niggas. And that's how my life is. The album is called "They Don't Love You." I listened to it a good once. I need to listen to it more. I need to put it in my rotation. I really need to sit down. I'm about to go do laundry. I'm gonna sit and listen to it.
Right.
But it's classic him if you know him. You know what I'm saying? It just sounds good. He puts all the there's no prominent features on here that you would know. You know what I'm saying? Because all the people that he worked with besides Starlito, like that's the only prominent feature. And if you know who Starlito is, you know that that's their bros. They have an album compilation called Step Brothers. I will say coming up next week, Kevin Gates drops on Friday. I'm gonna be going wild next episode. So, also, the baby is going to put out his first album. Have you guys listened to the intro?
Nah.
We're gonna watch that video after.
Right.
You know how motherfuckers talk about like, yo, when motherfuckers come out talking about guns and shit, it's like, yo, he can't be introspective and da da da. This
Oh, you
song.
mean with J. Cole and them?
No, he did do a song with J. Cole and he ripped that shit.
Okay.
But it's the level of what he was talking about in the song. He's talking about his real life shit. Like as soon as he started popping, his father died. Like as soon as he got big, like when shit started hitting the charts, his father passed away.
Damn.
He's talking about how he had to deal with that shit. How he was ready to. He thought somebody killed his dad. How he flew back home like, yo, who we killing? He's talking about like, yo, how he had to put his brother in a position and make a business with him. So he told motherfuckers don't get in his head talking about he's using them. You know what I mean? And that's real to me. Like, yo, like, dog, think about it. If my brother's over here with me every day eating off me, somebody's gonna be like, yo, why is your brother not doing anything? Like, no, I want to build a business for my brother so we can have that business together so nobody can say shit about you leeching off me.
It's just like, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He like, that whole track, he just going hard. He got all his boys in it, like just really like expressing himself and where he's at in life right now.
I like the baby.
And
He's solid.
and it's a different take on what the usual shit that he's rapping about.
Was it-
And
was it
it's
Double
basically
XL?
the intro to his album.
He was in
So
the freshman class.
you know the intros usually like kind of usually the intro
it's supposed to be
is
the opening for the
opener,
album.
and it might tell you what the album's gonna be about.
Exactly.
And I'm kind of excited for this.
Yeah,
Because
that's what's up.
if it's that level of rapping that he's doing on this track, I'm with it.
I like with the
100%.
baby because in a sense, like we didn't know much about him. We just fucked with his songs. But I liked lately how he's been coming out and we're learning about him.
Yeah.
Like that whole Nigerian boast, I fuck with him just because of that. I did not know
That
that
shit
he
was
was
funny.
Nigerian. That shit was
Did
funny.
not know he
I
was
was like, oh
Nigerian.
shit. But we're learning about
I
the
said
guy
he
and
was
it's like,
like
yo,
that.
he's actually pretty dope. And then when he knocked out that nigga in the mall, I was like,
And
yeah.
and that's the thing though.
handle your. But like we're learning like as we go, and I really
Well,
fuck with the
understand that
baby.
he a real nigga,
Exactly.
and he's bringing that real nigga back to the game. You know what I'm saying? And he's not a real nigga because of the gangster. He's a real nigga because I haven't seen him like yet start something, but he's always finishing shit other people start. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Even the niggas that try to press him, the niggas that tried to rob him with his kids at Walmart, and he killed one of them. Even the nigga that tried to press him when he was doing that video in Atlanta, he's like, nah, bro, that's not going down. I don't need permission. I don't need no sign permission from nobody to be here. Even the nigga Cam Coolheart bothering him. There's shit that him basically, yeah, bitch online the whole time, and then showed up where he was at to press him and got his ass whooped. Dog,
And then after that, you see him riding on the thing with his
Yeah.
with his daughter. It's like, yo, you 100.
Yeah. I mean, and he's very family oriented.
Yeah,
you
he's
know what I'm
100.
saying? Even the fact, like, even watching his videos, if you ever watch his videos, he's having fun.
Yes. Oh,
That's the biggest thing. He doesn't take himself too seriously. Yes, I'm a gangster, but I love to have fun.
he understands this is entertainment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Even when he first came out, he was wearing a diaper.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no!
did
What's
not
that
know
video where he's wearing that green shirt with the straight Rico Suave hair? The
Yeah, yep, that video.
That
where
shit's
we had the gun in the
hila-
pony, and he was on a pony. That's not a pony.
it's called Pony.
Yeah, he was on a mini horse with the gun.
I thought it was like
Nah, it's called pony.
I thought he
I'm
just named
sweet.
it after like a drug lord.
Yeah.
But no, one thing I appreciate you bringing him up is like it was after his freshman class freestyle. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, he's a boy.
He's an MC. He's not
He
with
can rap.
all this foolishness. That's like he takes advantage of entertainment.
Yes,
how it should be done.
Exactly
How it's supposed to be.
But
that
he's
doesn't
about
directly
his
affect his personality.
bang.
Yeah.
That clout doesn't fuck with his personality at all.
Yeah. So do you want to rate Don Tripp's album?
Oh no. I'll rate it next week.
Oh, okay.
I mean, let me give it another couple listens,
Got you. All right, nice. You
and I won't spend a
anything
whole
new?
bunch of time talking about it.
Nice. You anything new? Nothing crazy.
As far as like new projects, y'all, I'm working on getting better at like brushing up on my new music. So I
Oh,
really
okay.
just listen
Yeah.
to what other
Plug
people
yourself
put
in,
me on
brother.
to. But just support my homies. Freddie JB, Messy Ty. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Dropping dope music.
Jackson.
Jackson dropped
Just
that
dropped
new
his
album, so y'all go check that out. Jackson Volume 1. Listen to track 3. Ride is out. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
I need to figure this out because I feel like one of the
Alright.
pictures that he used on his album cover is my
Oh,
picture.
what do you say? I need my
Yeah.
credit.
No, I don't want credit.
Go-
I
go
just
get that,
want to
man.
know if it is.
It's your publishing.
definitely
I'm not
is.
gonna hold you the
Is it?
Yeah.
The
all
one, the one with your arm kind of in the picture. I think I took that picture.
Yeah, no, we all the pictures on that cover. All right, and I'm gonna go on the record and say,
Oh, shit.
all the pictures on the Pharoah Jackson's Jackson Value 1 album out now. Play track 3, Ride music video out now. We're all shot at performances that we had done together. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to say, so Udi
So
definitely
that
shot
was
by
me.
Udi.
First of all, I took a picture of that album.
So for the
Don't
record,
go
Hey.
for the record, Pharoah was shot by Udi. All right, so so just
the fans is watching.
no snitching.
I'm be fresh as hell if the feds watch.
Yeah, but it looks good. Everything from the artwork to the tracks, man, to the live performance.
All right.
Go check that out.
All right, well, the two albums I'm going to talk about, I'm going to try to keep it brief. You already know Post Malone dropped his Hollywood's Bleeding album. Listen to it. I thought it was a pretty solid album. I liked it. One of my favorite songs on there was Enemies featuring DaBaby. I thought that was a really good song. Die For Me featuring Future and Halsey. I thought that was a really solid track. I really liked the flow of it.
Yeah, that was good.
It was a very
That Post Malone
smooth.
album was really good. I
Yeah,
didn't
it
think
was-
I
it
liked
was
Post
bad.
Malone that
Me neither.
much, but
I
I
did
fuck with his music.
But I did like Bentleys and beer or whatever. I like that album, but this album was actually pretty good too. I find it wasn't, to me, it wasn't like it was more growth in that aspect, but it was on the same level. Like I was like, okay, he
That
dropped
nigga-
another album, not similar to Beers and Beer Pong, whatever it was
He
called.
got
the last
Ozzy
album.
Osbourne on a track, bro.
Nigga, stop jumping the gun.
I'm
I was gonna
sorry.
say
I'm
it.
sorry.
I was gonna say it. My favorite part, nigga. Goddamn 47.
My bad.
That's all good.
Once,
That's all
but
good.
twice on this episode.
Redact that. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Freddie.
No. It's all good.
sorry.
But I will say my favorite song on the album, and he just said it, was the song he had. It's called "Take What You Want," featuring Ozzy and Travis.
I felt that pain,
Yo,
dog.
Wow.
yes, felt the pain. It was so deep, and the fact that he has Ozzy Osbourne, Ozzy, nigga.
Mate.
Nigga,
Gents.
who nigga? One of the Rock's legend. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? But Ozzy, he has that nigga on the album. I thought that was one of the. Yes, bro. Yes. Yes.
You know about Ozzy, bro?
No, I'm just reiterating. Like he's
My nigga,
a
I don't
rock
look at bats the same, bro.
legend. You was giving me the signal. I thought you was asking that. I'm sorry.
No.
Don't know. Anyway. He still don't
Shout
know.
out to Ozzy.
Anyway, I really liked the fact that he had Ozzy on there. Really solid album. If I would have rated, I'd probably give it a nice. I'd give it an 8.5. Thought it was good. It was.
word.
Yeah, I think
What's the
that's
name
solid.
of this album again?
It's called Hollywood's Bleeding.
So it was better than Common's album.
They're two different.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Post Malone. That's
One
Common.
pop, one.
Yeah.
Post Malone?
Post Malone. Yeah, right. But it was a good album.
I couldn't see Sherlock's face.
It was a good album.
I don't even. Like I said, like I kind of like Post Malone and his singles and
I
stuff.
always liked them.
Yeah, man, but like this is actually a good album.
It's a good album. I give it an 8.5.
yeah.
Give it an 8.5.
There's a couple people that
Because
that-
the only reason I'm giving a little bit 8.5 is because it was more popish songs on it, which is cool. There was one song that was more
But he is
rockish
pop.
too. Yeah, he is pop.
He's
so
pop rock.
Yeah. So
Nah, he
but you
pop
was gonna
rock
say
and drop
something.
it.
no, we can talk about that later, I guess.
Oh, okay. Well, the last album I want to mention, and I fuck with it. I don't know if many people know about him, but Sir, his album called Chasing Summer.
yeah.
Oh,
really
shit.
love
I
that
need to
album.
catch that.
So the reason why I'm bringing it up, so the first song was the song with Kendrick Lamar, Hair Down. Great song. I think that did well too as far as streams. But I really like this album because, and the reason why, like you guys always see me, I'm an R&B singer, so I listen to R&B. So everybody talks about rap, but I have to represent it for the R&B singers, from
Yes.
females to males. So whatever, transgender, I don't know who else is singing out. But I really fuck with this album. I thought it was really good. And on top of that, he had Lil Wayne on the album. I didn't really like the song, but I liked the fact that he had Lil Wayne on it. That's big. He has Sabrina Claudio. I think I really fuck
Sabrina
with
Claudio?
Claudio, thank you. Really good singer. There was one song I will say. There's number 2, John Redcorn. If you really listen to it, yeah, that's the name of the song. But if you listen to it, yo, that nigga sounds just like Frank Ocean. Like literally bit his whole style. Personally.
Wow.
Listen to number 2 again. Sounds just like Frank Ocean.
Did Frank write
His
it?
old maybe?
All right, so then
We
that
need
kind
to
of
go and
goes.
research that.
Yeah, I gotta research. But if you listen to
Look that up.
if you listen to the nuances, the runs, and the flow, nigga, all Frank Ocean. So I like I said, I didn't even think about that. I just thought the nigga was biting him real quick. But yes, he probably wrote that shit. But yeah, sounds just like Frank Ocean. Love that song. I think that's probably my favorite song. He also, the other song I really like on there is Still Blue featuring Jill Scott. The fact that he has Jill Scott on there, like a
that's nice.
smooth.
Wait, hold on. He got
Jill Scott.
that Jill Scott. That Jill
Scott.
Scott.
Baby, that ill top.
That
Jill Scott.
But overall, I thought that was a really, really good album representing for my R&B brothers. I really liked. I don't even smoke, but that song "Fire" made me want to smoke. So that's how you know it was dope. So I really
didn't
fucked
let it
that
burn.
album. If you don't know, listen to Sir S.I.R. Album Chasing Summer, and I would give it a solid 9. And that's, you know what I'm
Word.
saying, that's the 2 albums I'm going with this week. Anyway, anybody else? Any last minute things before we end this episode, gentlemen? Nice. You want to do a plug-in one more time?
Yes. It's the kid, Roaring Nice, born and raised Providence, Rhode Island. Follow me on Instagram at Nyru, NYRU_. Shout out Melka Bean Records forever and Two Stupid Dogs for life.
Oh, see, that's my
Yes.
guy. Gang.
Gang.
And GS, you know what it is, man. Shout out the whole GS squad, Granny Squid.
Hey.
Yo, because you can't do that. I was like,
I
wait a
thought you was
minute.
about to hit us with the GS for my gun squad. I was about to think about a week. I was like, nigga, what you
Mind you,
rapping?
mind you,
About that week ago now.
Mind you, his face. Appalled.
I was like, yo, because my brain, I'm like, yo, I know gangs that stuff. I'm like, yo, hold on.
Right? He had to go through the Rolodex. No, not that one. Nah.
I was like, nigga, nice. What are you doing? That's not your
We just
brand.
made a whole episode about calling shit out you're not supposed to.
That's not your brand, guys. No.
You know what's the
my
worst
God.
part? You know when he said that? I instantly thought of Golden State. Like,
All right.
right? You see, the
Nah,
badge.
it's GS for my gun squad. I was like, oh, shit.
You're
And you know the nigga coming out next year.
I was scared for you. Like, niggas jump you in. What happened?
Fact.
Just say no.
Just say no. Yeah,
It's like a drug. Just say no, bro.
Oh my God.
Yo.
All right, if you don't know, this was Two Stupid Dogs. Thank you so much for listening. Sure Live, send us out, please.
And on this note, what we'd like to let you know is that I'm fucking
Oh,
with you.
please. Thank you.
So this is for this is for the.
Hi, my name is Terrence.
Oh my God.